In the lightweight division at UFC 285, you got Mateusz Gamrot taking this fight on late notice. He comes in at 21-2, taking on Jalin Turner, a guy who's on a 5-fight win streak, and his record is 13-5. So let's get into this because this is going to be a very difficult and conflicting prediction for me. Now, Jalin Turner, 5 inches taller. He's got about a 6-inch reach advantage. He doubles up the inactivity over Gamrot in terms of significant strikes. He lands about 6.5 per minute rapid pace compared to 3.3 from Mateusz Gamrot. But Gamrot has a good opportunity to stifle Turner because of his takedown game. That can limit the activity, right? So Gamrot lands about 4.7 takedowns over the course of 3 rounds, which is nearly 2 per round, at least 1 per round. Jalin Turner gets about a takedown every 3 rounds, but against Gamrot, it's probably going to be difficult to do because Gamrot has a 90% takedown defense. He was on a 4-fight win streak, beating Arman Tsarukyan, Diego Ferreira, Jeremy Stephens, but he lost the last fight against Beneil Dariush, who's one of the better fighters in the division and is fighting Charles Oliveira in the near future, former champion. Now, Jalin Turner, a.k.a. the Tarantula, not bad takedown defense, 77%. That'll give him a chance because this whole fight comes down to whether Jalin Turner can defend the takedowns. If he does, he's going to win the fight. He's coming off wins against Brad Riddell, Jamie Mularkey, Uros Medic, Brock Weaver, and Josh Kulabayo. Now, what's interesting here is you're looking at a guy that's 27 years old, going on 28 in May. He's hitting that peak point of his career. So forget the 13-5 record. If you look at that, you're going to think Jalin Turner is going to lose this fight. And normally, if you ask me, I would always tell you Mateusz Gamrot's going to beat anybody. He's one of my guys. He was on a do list for a while. He's 21-2. Forget about it. But there's something about these fighters like a Charles Oliveira who comes into the UFC and goes 11-8 and then hits an 11-fight win streak. Jalin Turner is that guy. He's that next guy in the lightweight division. I'm not going to go as far as say he's going to win the title like I did with Charles Oliveira when he was number 13, and that's only because Islam Makhachev is that good. But this is a guy that's going to make a run and potentially get to a title fight, and who knows what happens when he gets there. I think he wins this fight. This is going to be shocking to people. It's a 7 versus 10 matchup, but I think Jalin Turner does get taken down once or twice, but he defends a takedown well enough. He wins 2 out of 3 rounds. 1 round will be very close. Don't be surprised by a split decision. But I think Jalin Turner fights his butt off and sneaks this one out in a huge win to get him in the top 6 or 7 in the division. He'll win by decision. Don't miss this fight. He'll move to 14-5. Mateusz Gamrot will fall to 21-3 here in the best division in the UFC, the lightweight division, at UFC 285.